10 Things Fans Don't Know About Becky Lynch's Life Outside WWE. 10. She's a mother. Something that is a priority of Becky Lynch outside of her in-ring career is the fact she is a mother, which is something some fans do know about, while others aren't as aware. Lynch is married to Seth Rollins, and they had their first child together as they started to build their family. Lynch doesn't share too much about her child, keeping their life quite private away from the wrestling world. They do bring their daughter on the road with them, taking her to shows when they are on. 9. Voiceover work. Becky Lynch originally studied acting with the aspiration of getting into that world when she took a break from wrestling prior to being signed by WWE. While wrestling has taken over as her main priority, that doesn't mean that she has stopped pushing that side of her life as well. Lynch has been involved in some voice acting work throughout her life away from the ring, putting in some work during the movie Rumble. She played the character Axe Hammer, where her over-the-top personality and charisma was able to shine through. 8. Acting roles. It isn't just voice acting that Becky Lynch has done either, as she has also been involved in several other acting roles as well where she has been able to appear in different movies and television shows. Lynch is consistently putting in work away from the ring, proving that she is able to entertain in multiple ways. Lynch has taken on a variety of roles throughout her acting career, and it is clear that this is an area she could end up breaking out into whenever she decides to retire from in-ring competition. 7. Not friends with Flair. When WWE pushed the storyline between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, things became personal between them and there was a lot of confusion amongst fans as to how much was real and how much was just them working the crowd. However, the situation was very real, and that is something that WWE just opted to tap into. The two of them used to be best friends and were very close as they made their way to the top of the WWE mountain. However, things ended up changing behind the scenes, and unfortunately, a legitimate fallout did take place. 6. A love of toast. Because professional wrestlers spend so much time dieting and looking after themselves, they often have to restrict themselves from certain foods and drinks. However, that often leads to cheat meals being created by talents in order to have a day where they can eat things that they don't normally. A lot of the time this tends to be desserts or pizza, which often looks good when they share it on social media, with The Rock being a great example of that. However, for Becky Lynch, she just prefers a slice of toast, keeping things as simple as possible. 5. She's writing a book. Becky Lynch has had an amazing career, and an interesting life, which is something that a lot of people will want to know about. They will soon get the chance to do that though, as Lynch is busy working on her own autobiography in her spare time away from wrestling, particularly while she is injured. She is happy to spend all of her spare time still working to try and entertain fans in a different manner, showcases how she feels about her fans and the career she has created. 4. Lover of Pearl Jam. Music tends to play a big part in the life of everyone, but each person has different tastes in terms of genres and specific artists. When it comes to Becky Lynch, she is a major fan of Pearl Jam, with the legendary rock band having played a key role throughout her life. She often speaks highly of how influential their music has been to everything she has done over the years, and because of that Lynch is always finding herself listening to them in her real life. 3. Clown appreciation. Wrestlers often study different things to get themselves in character and learn how to work in the business, but Becky Lynch's choice of inspiration is different from most. She is inspired by clowns and the manner in which they act to entertain people, and she has studied them. It's something she tries to bring into the ring, likely with over-the-top mannerisms to get her into the entertaining mode. Lynch even did a thesis on the art of clowns, showcasing just how seriously she takes this. 2. Former flight attendant. While Becky Lynch has been with WWE for a long time now, Before she was signed by the company, she took a break from wrestling and had several years away from the business. Rather than focusing on pushing the independent scene, Lynch had enough and walked away from the industry. During that time, she became a flight attendant, putting in several years of work up in the air. It's hard to imagine Lynch in that role, as she fits so well into the wrestling world, but that was something she got the chance to do. 1. Enjoying CrossFit. Health and fitness is a crucial element of life for any professional wrestler, and for most that means going to the gym and working out in the traditional way. However, there are new styles of workouts being created in recent years, and wrestlers have taken advantage of that with things like yoga. One that has been a hit amongst certain wrestlers is CrossFit, and that is something that Becky Lynch loves to do. Seth Rollins is a big fan of this style of working out, and Lynch has taken it up as well, often doing this in her real life.